Welcome to the Messy Mary. I'm your host, Kirsten, from themessymary.org. Today's scripture comes from Matthew 4:19 through 20 in the English Standard Version. And he said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." Immediately they left their nets and followed him. I love picturing this scene. In my mind's eye, there are these two big, brawny fishermen in the middle of getting their nets and boats ready for a long day of fishing. They're concentrating on their task, sweat dripping down their faces, and they're just in the midst of this hard work. And up walks this man telling them to follow him. No real explanation or reason, just the words, "Come, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." What? I would have probably looked at him kind of funny. Then I probably would have looked at my friend and been like, yeah, this guy's a little off. He was asking them to stop their work which was their livelihood, their work that put food on their family's table each day. And he didn't say whether they would get paid for being, quote, fishers of men or not. But the men did not hesitate for even a second. It says they immediately left their nets and followed him. I'm sure the other men who were on the boats around them thought, these guys have lost their minds. They're just jumping out of their boats and following this guy. But that didn't matter to them. Nothing did. They just immediately followed Jesus. All I could think was, ugh, big ugh. As I read this, I wondered, how many times have I come up with excuses for not immediately following Jesus when he called out to me, or dragged my feet reluctantly following him? My immediately has been serious lacking at more times than I care to admit. Life, responsibilities, stubbornness, busyness, and just plain, I don't want to move out of my comfort zone have made me hesitate to drop what I'm doing and follow Jesus when he calls. I'm guilty of all those excuses. But here's the thing. Jesus always has our best interest at heart. So if he is calling us out of some place or something, then he already has plans to provide all we need when we follow him. For every excuse we come up with for not following him, he has a solution for why we should follow him. Jesus might not show us how he will provide for us in our path as we follow him, but we can trust that he will be our provider wherever he leads us. Today, let's thank Jesus for calling out for us to follow him. Let's ask him for willing hearts to trust that he always has our best interest at heart. As we start 2026, let's ask Jesus to give us ears to hear his voice as we walk through life, and for feet that follow wherever he leads. Until next time, with Jesus' help, let's be less messy and choose what's better. Have a blessed day.